So it's a bow hunting club inside Stevens Creek Archery Range. Stevens Creek Archery Range is open to the public, but inside of it is Bowhunters Unlimited, which we have full autonomy to the range. So we basically run it for the park.
Bowhunters Unlimited is a organization that is rooted from other organizations that were there starting in the 50s. In the 50s, they had an organization called LIRA, which was Lockheed Employees Recreational Activities.
And they wanted to do archery, so they asked the Santa Clara County Parks if they can establish an archery range here, and they gave them an annual use permit, and they set up all the bales, and they cut out some trails, and then probably in the 80s, then they turned it into Bowhunters Unlimited, and that's how it established its name.
It's 28 acres, I think, something like that, given to us a long time ago. Just rolling hills. It's an obstacle course. It's a field range. We do 3D tournaments here. So that's pretty much a lot. And it's open to the public, of course. Right in front of me is what we call just the practice range. That's about a half acre of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 yards and a couple meters. Then we have what we call a roving range. It's targets 1 through 28 that cover the whole periphery and across a couple creeks and back, and you come back to on the other side of the range. And it's just a huge obstacle course, just like playing golf. You only go one way, do not come backwards. And it takes about an hour and a half if you just shot 1 or 2 arrows.
The reason the range Bowhunters Unlimited is important to me is that it's a location where many people from all walks of life can participate. They can come up at will for most every day of the week, most of the year. I have the opportunity to meet all types of people from all countries and all ages. Our oldest participant is 89 years old. Youngest are toddlers.
The way I got into archery was actually in my last deployment to the Middle East, which was 2005. And I came home wanting to try different things, and I found out that the range was here. So I bought a bow and I just started showing up. The way I got into hunting was my dad. I started hunting as a kid, probably around 5, 6 years old. That was birds, pheasant, duck, geese, and I didn't hunt anything big until I joined the club. When I first started teaching my son archery, he had just turned 4 years old. He'll help me work on my car, he helps me around the house, but coming up here, like we talked about before, getting away from everything. So there's no toys, there's no computers on, there's no music. It's just my son and I, maybe one of my friends, just getting away from everything, just relaxing and come up here and have a good time.
Yeah, when we got older and my dad said we could have guns, I stayed with the bow and arrow. I liked it. Using your own skills, your muscles, the decisions you have to make before you shoot it, because you can't hurt an animal if you don't do it right. So I think that's a skill you learn, and it's a skill you keep all through your life. And here I am now, pretty old guy, and I still have it. One of the top shooters in the club, and I just teach and spread that skill. It's a great skill to have. Growing up in the South, our food was not grocery store. Our food was alligators. Our food was turtles. Our food was squirrels and rabbits and ducks and pigs, all wild. We hunted it all. My mom even hunted. So those things have not left me. I still go to the grocery store, but it's not for meat. So we just learned to hunt, and I just continue that practice today. I just love the outdoors.
What's special about our range is the people, because the people up here are so friendly. You can come up and just say, oh, what's this about? And then we'll tell you all about the range. Sometimes we'll even grab a couple bows and we'll give you a quick free lesson, and we'll get you started on archery. The health benefits of archery are getting outside in the sunshine, doing something outdoors, and hiking the trails gives you good cardio.
Different people have health issues that sometimes archery can help. One of them, we have people that come up there that have had injuries to shoulders, arms, elbows, wrist, and if done correctly, it can assist them in the therapy.
Any kind of a physical deficit of any kind, archery is very adaptive. We do adaptive sports for our veterans, and anybody can shoot archery. We'll figure it out and we'll get you to shoot a bow.
Well, the reason I believe that archery has a fulfilling place in our lives, because it takes us away from our modern technology and allows us to do an activity without a physical aid of an electronic device.
Bowhunters Unlimited. Number one, it's a free archery range, hard to find. And to have this beautiful place right here in our backyard, it's really special. The whole board, all the members, all the archers that are involved, whether you're a member or not, we all cut grass, we all trim trees. You hear mowers all over the range, people screaming, hollering, rakes, blowers. And then after that, we have a big pizza bash and we start shooting. We're all done by noon, 20, 30 workers. And it just makes it a fun day to have a place to go to and just shoot your skill.